Hello guys, I don't know what I'm doing this video about. It's just like a little talking kind of thing. Do you notice anything different about me? So, as you can probably notice, my hair is, I think it's 14 inches, so I got some extensions today. Honestly, I am so currently, like, I'm in love. I just can't stop touching them and feeling them. I'm just like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, sides, you can kind of tell that I have extensions. So, like right here, like, you can definitely tell. But I just ran out of clips. Like, I clipped this one back, and I just ran out of clips. And it's like, I have some other parts of extensions, I don't know. I have some other parts I just need to sew all the stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that today because I have so much to do. But I'm going to clip this back like these. So it would look like these. So, I just wanted to do like a random talk extension, and I want to show you, or I want to tell you my story of how I got these beauties. And yeah, today's just like a random talking video. Deal with it. So, first I should probably tell you where I got these. I live in Florida, and so there's a new Sally store that opened up. I don't know how long ago it was, but there was a new Sally store that opened up in my local area, and so I was like, okay, well, I've been wanting some extensions. I don't really want to buy some online, so I'm just gonna go into Sally's and get some. Little did I know it would be like the worst experience of my life. So yeah, it was like the worst thing ever, to say the least. So I go in, I walk into Sally's, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some hair dye, which I'm gonna dye my hair like 2 shades darker later, but that's not the point. I was like walking through and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get some hair dye. I have a mission. I'm gonna get some hair dye, a little brush thing, and some extension. So I'm walking through the store, I get all the stuff, and then I proceed to check out. And she's like, okay, this will be like, I don't know, I signed up for some Sally's card thing, so I got these extensions. Were real, they're real human hair, and they were like $89, which is not that bad because some extensions are like $200. So yeah, I went and got these, and I was like at the checkout, and I gave her my debit card, and I was like, money. You guys probably don't know this about me, but I am not a big spender on money. Like, I'm the cheapest person ever, and I was like, just like, oh, my heart was broken as I gave her my debit card. And it was like, with the dye and everything, it was like $115. And with it, I got a free purse and some free nail polish. So I gave her my card, and then, like, we did all that checkout stuff, and I was walking out the door, and then she's like, wait, hold on. My nerves were starting to kick in right then, and I was like, crap, did something wrong? Am I not gonna... I was just freaking out. Like, I didn't know what was wrong. I was like, is there a defect or something? Like, and then I went up there, and she's like, I don't think I gave you like $10 off or like sale price. So I was like, okay. And she's like, I'm gonna have to give you a refund on your card and then redo it all. Like, okay, that's fine. So she swipes the card and gives me a refund. I sign the paper and stuff, and then she gives me my new amount, which is $95, which is actually really good. So I was like, okay, so just like swipe the card again. And so I gave her my card. She swiped it again, and then she's like, how much money did you have in your account? Blank amount. And like, I knew I had enough money in my account to pay for it, and so that's why I was like, and so she was like, okay, it says you don't have enough money in your account to pay for the extensions and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, have I been robbed or something? Like, I don't know what's going on. So she's like, well, what bank person do you have? And I was like, okay, I have this bank. And so she's like, well, sometimes they don't give you your refund right away. So I was like, okay. She's like, it might have to wait like a day or so to get it back, the money back. And I was like, okay, great. On the inside, I was probably like, so yeah, and we had to call the bank, and I was like, okay, they can just put my money back in my account. It'll be fine. It'll just be fine. It wasn't. It was just, they said I had like holes in my card, and like they couldn't give me my money back right away. And so I was like, whew. So this poor store lady was sitting there for 2 hours on the phone with my bank trying to get everything worked out. It was just a big mess, and she's like, okay, well, you know what? One thing I can do is I can take your card stuff, and you can take your product, and you can pay me back tomorrow. Like, fill in all this stuff when you get your money back. And I was like, okay. I was literally having a panic attack in the store. I was sitting there, and I was like, it's hot in here. I was just so stressed out, like, oh my god. I was just freaking out, and I was, so I took my stuff home, and she's gonna call me tomorrow, and like all this stuff's gonna get worked out, and yeah. But that was my Sally's beauty fiasco. And to make it all better, to make it perfect, the cherry on top of the ice cream of bad days, this happened. We were driving down the road, and I was like on my grandmother's phone checking to see how long my hair was before I got a pixie cut and stuff. And so I was on the phone, and I showed her a picture, and she was like, oh, okay. She was driving. She looked up. She was like, oh, crap. And so she slams on the brakes, and I go flying forward, like, in my seatbelt. I was like, we almost rear-ended this car in front of us. It was like, I don't know. It was like, we were like this close to them. And I was like, I started hyperventilating. It was just hard. That was my bad day story. I hope you guys enjoyed that and can laugh at it. I'm just not at that point yet. I love you all. Stay positive, and even if you're having a bad day, like, just try to stay positive, because I don't know. I mean, what's the point in being sad over one day when you've got like a lot of days to live? So, that's my story. I love you all. Bye, bunnies.